morning, good evening, good afternoon. What was it? Oh, there we go. There we go. We got some lightage. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday. What are you doing? Are you leaving? Are you going? Am I too noisy for you? Everybody, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday. Can't believe it. Nearly 2 weeks of this new sim. And it's been a grand 2 weeks. Full of excitement, plunder, and tragic. I've got wires everywhere. There we go. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope your weekend's been good. Hope you guys in the States had a great long Thanksgiving weekend. Do you have like Mondays off, or is it done and dusted? I don't know how it works. But welcome everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Just getting myself sorted out. Tonight we're going to be doing some GA. Excuse me. We didn't really get to check out Palm Springs because we got botted on Saturday morning stream. I think Maple killed 15 botters or people in like 3 minutes. So we didn't really get to check it out. So busy you got 5 o'clock shadow. It's the weekend, dude. I've been slaving all day in the print room, actually, all afternoon. So you know, that's just what happens. Why can't you grow any of this sort of stuff, Benny Big Bucks? An airliner trip. Yeah, we are going to do an airliner trip as well. Yeah, so we're going to I just want to test my sim because obviously I finally turned frame gen on, so I want to go into LAX with frame gen on. Nah, smooth at the baby's bottom here. Yes, but we didn't get to check out Palm Springs because we landed in there and then we got botted, and I was just like, I'm going to get rid of the bots by just ending the stream like straight on as soon as we landed. Oh, it's Airliner. Is that what I've written in there? Oh my god. I did too. I just seen what I did in the title, and it will be in every single one of them because I just copy and paste it everywhere. Hang on, let me fix this because someone else will bring it up. Hang on, where is it? All right, YouTube's fixed. Let me fix Twitch. Someone else doesn't whinge at my spelling mistakes here, and I don't want to listen to myself. There we go. That's the problem when you don't look at things and you copy and pastes. There we go. All fixed. Are you satisfied, Bubba? It's not triggering you anymore. You have written Airliner. Yeah, I've just changed it. I had my dinner at 4 p.m. today. Please, my bingo. Please. Played your bingo for tonight. Conti, when you get old, what time are you going to have dinner? Like at 2 o'clock in the afternoon? Is dinner going to be lunch? Oh, airliner trip, you missed something? Oh, bloody, what have I done? Did I miss the space now? Oh, frig. I'm trying to stream. Don't fix up headings, you drongo. Get off my back. Get off my back. There we go. He's enjoying himself at the moment. But anyways, hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, we're going to do some GA from, I don't know, somewhere up near somewhere. And then we're going to go into Palm Springs. And then we're going to fly out of Palm Springs in the Phoenix again and go down to LAX. And then we'll see what it says. I was hoping that I9 Builds would have had Brisbane out, because they said it was going to release this weekend, but obviously they're delaying it because I haven't seen it. Conti, have you seen Brisbane out yet? Just having a quick look at the website. It's not out yet. They said it was going to be out this weekend, but it's not there just yet. No, it's not there. I'd say it's probably not releasing this weekend, perhaps. Ausflightsimmer is the gift that keeps giving. I wanted to stream it today. Yeah, I'd say they must have probably some issues with it, perhaps, and it's not working. But anyways, let's see some hellos. Mr. Evil says first and like comment. What a legend. There you go. I wish Fozzie was here to see how that's done, the Evil. You know, he might learn some things. He used to be #1 of all the on the YouTube comments and the videos, but he's just falling out of form now. Pringle, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Mr. Captain Rugby's here. Chris Stewart's here. Mr. Brett Plays says, oh, cool. GA flight. Yeah, we've been smashed the Phoenix, but I'm enjoying the Phoenix in the sim. Ados says 6. There we go. Michael from Canberra, what's going on? Connor Montgomery, welcome to the stream. Richio, welcome to the stream. Yoshi, welcome to the stream. Says hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mr. Flying Hellfish, hope you're doing well. G'day. David Cleary, all the way from Cambridge. What happened to the sunny Cambridge, Dave? Young Bopper, welcome to the stream. Andrew's here as well. He says, Marco, did Microsoft Flight Simulator stop working? 2020 stop working? No. It just takes like 20 minutes to load, where Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 only takes like 2 minutes to load. Mr. PK, Fine Art, welcome to the stream. Bubba says, evening aviators, welcome to another episode of Ausflight Simmer Adventures. Tonight some GA madness, e.g. how many trees can he hug? Followed some airliner ops with Vera. No, we're not doing Vera, because Vera is speaking double Dutch, and she's doubling up. News statement, will Microsoft want to make a cheap Cessna passenger seat available on their marketplace soon? My customers have broken mine from hanging on too tight. Many big bucks, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Mr. Marcus Simbley has dropped some high vibes. There we go. Mr. Phil B is here. Bikes and More is here. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, lads. Turn that music down in my ear. Inspector's here. Holy cow, it just all went low. What's going on, Inspector? Hope you're well doing. Welcome to the stream. Who else is lurking? I think I got everybody there, but welcome. Over on Twitchfield, we've got Kotzi Saki's over here. He says, yank our chain all weekend. The K's? Huh? I have no idea what that means. Yank my chains all the way. But Pitchy Lobster, thank you very much for the sub over on Twitchland. I appreciate that. I think it's going to pop up in a second. Mr. Brett Blaze is over here as well. Evil's over here. Mr. Native Aussie says afternoon. Welcome to the stream. And I think that's it. And if anybody's watching, what are you talking about? According to a microbiologist, I am a man of culture. I would like to see that report. Do you have that in writing, sir? And stamped by JP? I know about Brisbane. Ah, yes. I get you now, Saki. Yeah. Well, they said, that's what they said. I even put it in the video because they said it, but it's not coming out. So there we go. Geekle, thank you very much for the 9 months. You and Conti can have 9 months babies now. Here, that's the thing. Digital ones, maybe. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hey, ausflightsimmer, go look over at the fuel box. I don't want to go over the fuel box because Lonsky will be over there doing his thing. Pitchy Lobster, thank you very much for the 9 months as well. I don't know why they're not popping up. That's odd. Why is that not working? Did I not connect the bot properly? Let me have a look. Let me disconnect. I'm going to disconnect it.
Geekle Twitch just resubbed for 9 months.
It is low.
Pinchy Lobster just resubbed for 9 months.
Thank you, fella.
Test, is this on? Good,
yes.
Alright, listen. Make sure the tires have water and the oil has fuel. Got it? Good. Now let's fly.
Yes. Make sure the tires have got premium air. Premium air. All right, let's get into it, shall we? I'm starting on the screen here only because I want to make sure that all our settings are correct before we jump into the sim and we can see everybody. Since we're doing GA, we might be able to stick together and see everybody. I'm in the TL Ultralight, so it's about 90 knots in this thing. This is by FS Reborn, and it's always a bit of good fun. We're going to bring up the AFB. I did drop the flight plan over on in the Discord, so you can grab it there, but I'm actually just going to load mine. Hang on one second. few things here I don't want you to see. You're not allowed to see, so I've got to do this. Just in case you see things that I'm not meant to show yet. Anyways, we'll go back to here. So that's in there. And we're in SEAVU. Where's the bloody routing? It's up here somewhere. Where's the airport? Where's Palm Springs? You're over here, aren't you? There you go. Did that not load in? What did I do wrong? Do I have to load the flight plan? I don't know. I haven't really used any of this sort of stuff. It's alright. I'll work it out. It's only 3 stops. Can we fly together? You can. You can. Yeah. And that's the next thing I'm just going to look at is our flight conditions and make sure that they are what we need to be. So I'm going to set that to custom. We're going to set that to all plays. That needs to be off. And I'm going to set the time. What time is it in Palm Springs at the moment? Time in Palm Springs. It's 1:20 a.m. Holy cow. Let's skip a few hours then. There's a bit of daylight action happening. I think that should work. All right, let's save and go back and find our existing airport because this didn't pop up. And hopefully the DFB is going to go in. It's midnight, yeah, 1 a.m. or something. Yeah, I just figured it out. It's super early. We want to find this dude here. This we go. Little airport there where everybody is hanging out. Oh, there we go. We're all hanging out. Wait for it to load in. There we go. Let's see if anybody else is going to pop in. Who's over there? Mitch and Alec. Right, let's go in anyways and see. Woo! Some sneezes, and I'm still trying to load in. Come on, simulator. You could do it. Oh, I think I've gone and spawned in on F99 here. You gotta be joking. Is this ultralight in the base sim? Does anybody remember what... I've forgotten what, you know, what am I trying to think of? I need to move the plane. I've got a brain fart. No worries, Conti. Catch you later, buddy. Thanks for staying up and popping in controls. Shift C. There we go. Thank you. That's what I was thinking. Let me just move this thing over just a smidgen. There we go. I don't use it on the best days, but we'll fix that. And this, I toggled this off. It's really giving me the annoyances because I toggled that off and it still didn't go off there. Anyways. Yeah, the slew, that's what I wanted to do. No, this is not in the base sim, but if you, it is 2020. It's a 2020 spec plane working in 2024, so it does pretty much work. So that's what we're going to be flying today. We've got Marcus mating with Top Wellington over there. That's always good. And a couple of people standing around. But yeah, so we're going to be checking out. This thing's fun to fly. So the second screen, the second Garmin, I can't get to turn on, but hopefully FS Reborn fixes that. They did the Two-Tone Murphy stream that I mentioned in the video, and work that they're going to do with this thing is going to be amazing. But I like the green seats. They look pretty cool. Freshly non-farted seats, basically. So I'll have a look to see if the flight plan's in here. If not, I'll work out what I'm gonna do. Anyways, I'll just program. It's only like 3 things. Hey, Slonsky. Or was I trying to hide or something? No, I wasn't trying to hide. That's just what happens. It doesn't bloody, it takes so long to actual load. What's that button do? For the door. Ah, I didn't know that got rid of that. Cool. I don't really use that in this sim. Well, not in 2024 anyway, so I might just get rid of it. Is that popping the door open? Where's the latch? It just keeps going back to that. Latch up the top here. No. Looks like a door latch, but it doesn't seem to really be working. Anyways, it is what it is. But don't pull the red thing over there, because that'll basically launch the parachute out the back, and we don't want to do that. So there we go. Cool. Let's go upstairs. Let's turn some bits and pieces on. Instruments can come on. Evening Oz, I hope you to join shortly. Have you played 2024 much but been remapping the joystick? I actually haven't spent much time in 2024. I've been kept busy, to be honest, with FS mods. We've been busy because of Christmas and the sales and stuff like that. So it's been keeping me busy. So I haven't spent as much time in it as I wanted to. I know what you're doing, Sunshine. I know what you're doing. Yes, move along, please. Move along. 50 buggers out here. It's amazing the riffraff that hang around in the airports these days. They used to be nice and clinical, clean places to go, but unfortunately they're not anymore. We've got riffraff. Look at all the riffraff here, hey? Oh no, he works here. Aren't you in pieces? Haven't they actually put you in tags and selling you for $1 million? Has anybody actually checked out the Mike Patey tags? Holy cow, they're expensive. Mr. Ghost Rider, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I went and checked the website out thinking, oh yeah, they actually might be affordable. Holy cow. They are crazily expensive because he sells like shirts and caps with a package. Yeah. Need to call a duty add-on? I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, let's get some of these throttles in the right spot here. And what are these down here? Cold start. What's the temperature? It's 12 degrees. We might just do a little bit of a... We might start it with the choke. Let's see. Clear left, clear right. Clear. I think there's a road tax in this thing, so we'll keep it at 2,000 RPMs. Obviously, I don't think the choke really did too much. But the RPM's not even changing with that choke. Don't really. I'll put that on for takeoff. Actually, I meant to have it on now, but. ausflightsimmer asked to see the ASIC cards. No cards on the air side. Well, you know. Well, you don't really need to have an ASIC card though, because they might be with a friend. Like he might be a friend of a friend. Like this pilot dude over here might be he might be his friend. You know, they might not have one. Left clear, all right. Flag doesn't look like it's doing much. How's the sounds today, guys? Is it all good? I got the sounds mapped a little bit better. It's sounding pretty good in my headset at the moment, so just move out of our way here. I'm going to do a bit of a run up here. Something weird about those bushes over there, though. Raygun will turn up and do some breakdancing. Raygun's retired from professional dancing competition, I believe. Which is a bit of a shame because I don't think she hit a prime. I think she had a couple more Olympic Games showings left to sort of, you know, really show everybody what she could do. That thing's a joke. Seriously. It is crazy. It is crazy. Having rudder problems, actually. Brakes are holding. Cool. Mags are good. Cool. That goes up, that goes down, that goes up, that goes down. Let's go down all the way. Look how much they go down. Holy cow. Flaps go up. Down. Cool. Alrighty, that's all in, that's all in, that's all in. Landing lights can go on now, strobes can go on now. Server West USA, Admiral. We're on the West USA server. All the T's and P's are still in the green. All right, I'm just gonna have to bring my charts up here. Because I forgot that this Garmin's not working. I can't see my flight plan. And I'm taxing like a lunatic while I'm doing that. That'll do. Cool. Inspector's checking his Auscos. I want to remind you guys, December the 11th, which will be a Wednesday. I don't have the exact starting time, but just pencil the 11th of December in to make sure you come and join our special stream that we'll have there. We're planning on giving away a few things on behalf of our partnership. So make sure it's something I've been working with over the last couple of weeks to do something. So that'll be very, very cool. Very excited to do that. So pencil in the 11th of December. And hopefully mid this week I can sort of share some more information about that. What's happening over here? What happened over there? What was that all about? Holy cow. Holy cow. I'm waiting for these Muppets to get off the runway, but anyways. I don't think it's gonna happen. A storm? No, I think it was someone next to me. And because I've got it disappearing when they're close up, so we can fly close together. I'm just going to do a quick touch and go circuit on this one too. I forgot to put the prop back. There we go. That makes all the difference. When I was doing the how big those hangers are. When I was doing the run up, I forgot to put the prop lever back. What's going on? Fully right, fully center left. It's a bit bumpy, actually. A bit bumpy. What was the airport altitude? Anybody? I wasn't watching. I think it was like 1500 or something. Let's have a look. Oh, we're getting close. We're going to call it 2300 this circuit. Because I wasn't looking. Well, the sim's definitely smooth today. I think you can say that on this stream. What did he say? It's actually a pretty wide circuit, to be honest. All right, let's get ready for slow flight. We've beamed the runway. Trim, trim, trim. Just notch flaps. And turning base. Getting a little bit of a wind as we're trying to turn into the wind. I didn't know what Richard said. I didn't see him. I didn't see what he said. Second notch flaps. Michael, I'm doing well, mate. I'm doing well. Got my sim up way too loud, though. How was your weekend, Michael? Was it good? He said there was Willy Willies in 2024. Oh, is there? Well, he could have said it, you know, worse than that, you know. See, this is where you need a VR headset or a proper track, Toby that's working in the sim properly. There we go. I couldn't remember what key I did in name tags to. Going up. Trim, 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 trim. Let's go. Alrighty. Let's get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to depart upwind. So we're going to fly to about 3,000 feet and then we can actually make our turn. Or 8 nautical miles. 1,500 feet or 8 nautical, or, sorry, 1,500 feet or 5 nautical miles, I think it is, or is it 8? I think it's, no, 3 nautical miles. Sorry. I'm having a brain fart. There's 2. Hey, Swiss, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. It's probably 1 nautical mile there. We could have done a circuit and then we could have departed on the crosswind, but I couldn't be bothered. That nose down a little bit. Can't hear your sim. You can't hear the sim, really. It's loud. Let me have a look. Oh, no, you wouldn't be able to hear it. Okay. I will do one of these. Let me know how you go with that. Is that better? That's better. You can hear it now. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate it. Who's mowing the grass at this time? Come on. These planes with these Rotax in it are a wonderful piece of equipment. You know, RPMs up to 5,000 to 6,000. It's insane to a normal Lycoming engine that would absolutely blow up at 5,000 RPM. Good volume for you? Okay, cool. I should go and actually copy all my... with 2020, I actually custom all my sound levels for different parts of the sim. I probably need to go and copy those as well. I can hear your voice very fine. I told you before you start saying those sorts of things, Slippery Berg, you know. And we are off. I wonder actually if I actually do autopilot and put the nav on, Wonder, and yaw dampener, I wonder if it'll actually fly a track. No, because this thing doesn't turn on. Oh well. I could probably get it to fly level. That's like one thing it could do. Level flight. Yeah, exclamation mark flight plan if you want to see what we're up to. Now I feel like I'm fighting with the autopilot now. Hopefully they can get that second Garmin fixed. And I need to actually go on track. What do you think of the new physics in 2024? Is it more real than 2020? I don't know. But because planes like this don't actually have the real physics working in them, so I can't comment yet. So once they start making 2024 spec planes, and the thing is you can't go off the Asobo ones because they're usually not that good. So it's a bit hard to tell how good the flight mechanics are in the actual sim at the moment. I'm getting a bit sick of my controls changing. Very excited for the 777. Yeah, it's interesting because KBNG sent it to me to stream, and I'm like, oh, I've got to stream it in 2020, and I was like, I don't know if you guys would want to watch that. Yeah, so it's a bit hard to tell if 2020 is decent. Yeah, when it comes to flight mechanics, so it's a bit hard to test them. Out with old, in with the new. Yeah. In my video that I released last night, I actually asked people to see if they would buy the KBNG 777 freighter version, considering 2024's out and it's a 2020 release, and a lot of people just said they will just wait for it to release in 2024. Just finished my PPL, about to take the test on the Xbox. It's a bit tough. Holy cow. The PPL is just flying a circuit, and I flew that thing. That's the only thing I've done in the career mode. I flew that thing as rough as guts, and if I flew that in real life, a instructor would never pass you the way that I flew that.
Linux Aviation just resubbed for 4 months.
Hey Linux, thank you very much for using the Prime over on here. I appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much. That is very kind. Thank you very much for that. Are you doing well? Is that Mr. Marcus Simar? See, the name tags work good when we fly GA. They just don't work that great when we fly airliners, unfortunately. Is the problem. I'm missing the Iron Eagle vid sounds. No, they're for bits, Brett. You're gonna do bits for them. They're different. Pinchy lobster. Yeah, well, I wouldn't have chose it myself. No, not for subs. No, those ones were in there when I was messing around with trying to do different things with the stream that I haven't gotten back to. So I haven't finished the alerts off. By all means. It's like Activision, they just do not care about the Call of Duty, and neither do Microsoft about 2024. Hey,
One
thank you very much
Foxy
for the
Bingo
Prime.
GAV just resubbed for 8 months. Keep up the great work.
Thank you very, very, very much. Mr. Zoom, I'm not even going to go there. Michael, thank you very much for the 9 months for the business class lounge. Thank you guys for using your primes and renewing your memberships just for the lols. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Hey,
It
there's
has been
Mr.
awesome
Decker.
watching all of your streams and keep up the great work, Shane.
Thank you, Mr. Michael. Are you truck simming while you watching? Is usually truck simming. Right, so we've got a little bit of an airport popping up here that we need to go and land. I think that's it here, is it? Is it here? Let me bring up the charts. No, not yet. In about 10 nautical miles, we need to fly to 98. There we go. So we've got to fly a heading of 98. Doing old school. No, not at night time. Okay, I get you. Scribbin says he's going to stay with 20. Yeah, fair enough. Absolutely. Yep. 2020 has been a great simulator. It's working absolutely fantastic still. So I've still got it installed myself. It's 3 a.m. Got up for water and seemed my notification decided to hop in. Hey, Decker. I normally don't see it this time, so thank you very much. Does 2024 have servers? Yes, it does. That's how the whole thing's running now, is on the server. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 is easy to plan flights in and load in. Meanwhile, 24 only relies on the cloud gaming. Yeah, I'm not having any issues when it comes to getting on the servers or anything. It's pretty good now. They're building houses. They are building houses. I wonder if they're probably, there's probably houses all there now. Because I think this Bing, oh, look at that, even that one's got some houses. There we go. The new AI depicting the roads properly. That's pretty good. PK says, I can appreciate 2020, consider never had it. Pan says, Shane, guess what? What? It better be good, Pan. You can't just come in and say, guess what, and then you just feed us rubbish. It better be good. You've built it up now. Uninstalled 2020 on the 2012 release. I installed 2020 the same day. Yeah, there was a reason why I didn't uninstall it, just in case. I got 8 on, you got -8 on your landing at night. Sorry, I got a -8 on my landing, right? You'll never ever do that again. You'll never ever do that again, sunshine. All right, here comes the airport there. It's about 10 nautical miles. It's going to increase our altitude so we can overfly it. Assume it would be right-hand circuits in here. So we're going to descend on the non-active side because I can't see him doing... Oh, they could do left-hand circuits. Yeah, they probably still would. Sorry guys, I can see some comments coming in. I can't read them at the moment because I'm not using an autopilot, so... Alright, so we're going to enter a circuit on that midfield crosswind. So if anybody doesn't know, that means we're basically entering and flying over and joining a circuit halfway through the runway. So we're going to cut out half of the downwind leg, or the upwind leg, sorry. Just going to come in halfway. So you'd normally descend on the non-active side, and then you would come in at midfield crosswind, which is basically just before or just over the threshold. And then you would make a call saying that you're entering the circuit midfield crosswind for whatever runway it's called. The reason why you would go over the threshold here is because that's where planes are just taking off. So obviously you're going to be flying over them because you're at circuit altitude now. And they're just taking off. So you have people are taking off and I'm not interfering with them. And then we join the circuit, make sure there's no one there, and then everything gets really, really quick from here. You want to make sure you do your bumfish checks or your landing checklist before you enter the midfield, because it gets quite busy now that we cut half the circuit off. And I want to slow down here in a second. So now we're on the downwind and we're pretty much already at the other end of the threshold, so we'll need to get ready for slow flight. And then turn into a base and on final. So it happens pretty quick. I am a little bit low though. There we go. So now we're at slow flight, which flaps can come out. We're going to wait now before the threshold's 30 degrees from us, and then we're going to call turning base for a runway blah 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 blah. And then when we're on our base leg, we want to drop our second notch of flaps. I always try to drop my flaps when I'm level wings if I can. And then we want to do a bit of a sharp turn. But yeah, the only thing about what we did there is because I didn't know the circuit altitudes or the airport altitude, I'd probably a bit low. We are in 2024, and that's how you would enter a circuit doing a midfield crosswind, which is like the safest way to enter a circuit is overflying an airport and then doing that. I am coming in a bit hot, so the flare is going to be a fair bit long here. But we'll get over the top of Marcus here. Bit of a long flare, and this thing really holds the ground effect for a while. Holding every time she drops off. Eyes the end of the runway. This thing loves the float. There we go. But we come in like 25 knots too quick. There we go. And put the brakes on. And make sure when you put your brakes on, pull back on the elevator. There we go. That's how you would do it in the real world. Oh, loving the grass. Loving the grass. How is flight simulation compared? How is flight simulation compared to 20? How do you mean? Oh, how does this compare at the actual simulation? Someone asked that before, and I said I couldn't really say because this is a 2020 spec aircraft in a 2024 sim, so it doesn't actually have the 2024 flight dynamics on it yet. 10 landing, a 9 on the lecture landing. Well, I would know now that we were too low because the airport altitude, I was sort of thinking it might be around about the same height as the previous airport, but this one's like 480 feet higher. Have you landed yet? I did. See, when I fly properly, I do good landings. When I'm not flying properly, it's all issues. Yeah, so this is a 2020 aircraft that is compatible for 2024 as a 2020 spec aircraft. So And it works quite well, except for a few minor things. So it's a good plane to fly. And I had a lot of stuttering, Shane. Oh, you had a lot of stuttering. So in other words, it was a fluke with that -8 then, Pan. But I'm looking forward to, it will be months. If you guys actually checked out the FS Reborn stream, like, they've got to basically go and redo 3D modeling for things like the propeller and the tires and everything, because now the tires, right, move around, so you can actually see when the aircraft leans, and you can see, oh, I can't see it on this, and you can't, and now you can actually see if their tires actually got enough air in them. That, so they now have to actually model that now. So they have to go back to the drawing board and do a lot of 3D modeling for their planes. It's actually a lot of work to get a 2020 spec aircraft back as a 2024 fully featured. Richard, what's going on? Hello, Shane. Hope things are doing well. Yes, mate. I can't complain. Can we get home? Can we get home and away on the Switch screen? Does anybody still watch that? Funny thing, Mr. Tony F, I actually saw Neighbours popped up on the TV. I don't know what channel I was on, because I don't know what channel it's on now. It must have been on something, because I didn't think it was on free to air. Anyways, Neighbours popped up, and it's still got some of the oldies in there still. Martel, welcome to the stream. It's still got like people in there I recognized for watching when I was a kid. I was like, this is crazy. It's looking a lot tighter now, but anyways, it's still going. Is it still being filmed by it? Yeah, it is. So they closed it down. Darwood, what's going on? Home and Away versus Neighbours. They're still filming it. I actually finished filming it, but I think Netflix or someone bought it and they re-brought it back, because apparently in the UK they still watch it. So there's still money to be had, and a lot of it, Stuttering Shane, and I won't do it again. I think we probably watch Home and Away in our house maybe 3 times a year, and we still know what's going on. Do Aussies even watch them, or is this an export thing? I think it's more of an export thing, Brett. Like, it used to be a big thing in Victoria when I was growing up. You'd watch it at 6:30 at night after the news. But that was a long time ago. Some stuttering. This is what I get. I get a lot of, when we have a lot of multiplayer, I get multiplayer stuttering. Do you guys get that, or is it just me? I feel like when we have a bunch together, I get stuttering. Yup, an Xmas special coming up. What for? For Neighbours? No, you're fine? Yeah, okay. Heard of Neighbours in ages. All over here is EastEnders. See, look at this. Actually, if you guys can do me a favor, I want to do a bit of a testing here. If you guys want to take off before me, I'll see how my frames go. The drop bear twatter makes an appearance tonight. If you Lenx, if you put in exclamation flight plan, it's, look at this. That's unflyable. If you guys want to go first, then I'll see if my frames will come back. It'd be much appreciated. Yeah, exclamation mark flight plan links. It's a second IKO there. Yeah, if you guys just want to go ahead, that'll be awesome. You've never seen a episode of Neighbours? It was good back in the day, but not now. KBNG, yeah, that's what it will be. And then we're going to Palm Springs. Yeah, feel free to go, guys. I just want to see, I just want to do a test to see if my frames are going to come back. How am I feeling today? I'm doing grand. Thank you very much for asking. Coronation Street? Yeah. I've never really watched them too much. My frames are still cactus. Oh no, they're coming back. Yeah, it's like a multiplayer thing. Got a couple of barons. My favourite's Aussie Gold Hunters, the best soap ever. I watch that. I watch them all. I love watching the gold shows. I watch all the gold rushes, all the different versions of them, all the specials. I even like watching all the opal hunter stuff. Is that a Seminole? Is that a Seminole? That is. That's a Seminole. So obviously my Coronado Seminoles come across. I'm still getting crap frames. Is in season now. Do you guys get it now in Australia, or is it a show later in the year? No, we'll get it at different times of the year, I think. The thing is, it gets played over and I forget what season it's up to. I used to also watch a lot of what's the other one when they're on the crab fishing ones, but that's sort of, it's not as good as what it used to be. Oh my god. You've got to actually do it in your settings under the online menu, Linux. And this is what happened the other day. When I get to an airport, I'm gone skis. Press escape and wait for frames in the spinning menu. Ah, there you go. That's a nice little trick. Thank you for that, Luke. Look at that. Tristan has the same problem, yeah. Look at that. There we go. That's very, very interesting.
Flight 209er, clear for vector.
Thank you very much for that.
Clearance, Clarence.
Appreciate it.
What's our vector, Victor?
I'll remember that. Unfortunately, I'll have to do that until they fix that for me. It's amazing how different people get to... Look, it's like night and day now. There, you dizzy. It's like night and day. Holy cow. Luke, thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Thank you very, very, very much. She wants to fly. Kip gets it all the time. Thanks to his team. Yeah. Kip as the YouTube streamer. Look at the scenery around here as we go down these mountains here. It's crazy. Like, look at all that. Like, that mountain there would have hardly any texture on it in 2020. It's crazy. Right, are we going in the right direction? Yes, we need to go to 81. We're pretty much just flying, because as we come around the corner here, there's Palm Springs. Hey, Jerry, what's going on? Long time no see, brother. Hope you're doing well. What fixed it? When we just went back to the main menu, or just to the menu, we just did this. And then resumed, and it started working like a dream again. They said one thing that bugs me is my rudder pedals. They are so bloody twitchy in the fixes. Yeah, you just need to go and maybe put a small little dead zone in them and change the sensitivity. Mine are the same in 2020, but I haven't gone and played around with them yet, so that's my bad. What's this place over here? Oh, that's actually a hotel. Look at that. It's got nice little swimming pool action happening there. Exit and resume. Yeah, that fixed it for me. Big thank you to Luke for mentioning that and pointing that out. Night and day. I think it's a casino. It probably is. What's it say down on the sign there? Can we read it? It looks like a casino. "25% dead zone seems excessive." I didn't say 25%. Did someone say 25%? Mr. Glenn Fitzpatrick, I hope you're doing well, Wayne. I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for watching the stream. It's nice to see you. It's a casino you've actually driven past? Ah. It sort of sticks out like a bit of a sore thumb in the distance though, because there's nothing else tall around it, isn't it? Like that's your backyard and you see this big tall casino sitting out there. I wonder if it's been there for a long time or if it's something that's just new. That's probably some restaurant there by the looks of it. That's a service station. Or a bus station or something by the looks of it. Maybe? I don't know. I'm making things up as I go. Let's keep following up the highway here. That's a Morongo. It's a casino and resort on an Indian reservation. Ah. I don't understand the Indian, like I know what an Indian reservation is, but I wouldn't think they'd be able to build things like that on one of those. Gas station. We call them petrol stations or service stations in Oz. It did look like, that's what I was thinking, Steve. Steve says over on YouTube, says, Life Out There looks like a medieval night restaurant or something. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking that myself. Oh. Yeah, see now my frames are back. Oh, I've still got my flaps down. No, I haven't put the RAM yet. I haven't had time to do the RAM. I want to get it in there, but I haven't had time to do it. Gambling settlement seems to make a lot of money on reservations. Illegal in my state, though. Can someone explain to me what's the reservation thing like on there? Is it there to raise money, something, or is it a tax evasion thing? Like, what's the geo with that? And apologies for me being ignorant about the whole thing. Even ask what the specs are. Oh, Roger. The news were given the land by the US government, and they make their own rules on the land. So would that mean being like so? Indian natives, like a group, built the casino then? Native Americans, yeah. So the Native Americans built the casino, yeah? Good to see the wind turbine shadows. Look, I haven't actually really bothered to look. I will say is the traffic's a lot better in the sim than what it used to be. As in the car traffic, the road traffic. Nobody said I thought it had to do with federal law applying on the reservation and therefore allowed to build casinos. Good money spinner for the locals. Yeah, it's their land, so they don't have to follow the local ordinance. They make their own, basically. So they basically can go, oh yeah, someone can go and say to the Native Americans, we want to put a casino here, and they agree to it. They can just do it. Is that the geo? The turbines themselves look much better, smoother animation, a little bit more detailed. Anyone notice that the cars don't go over the bridges? No, I haven't really paid that much attention. Now I want to look at these things. Not to say that I looked at them closely. Those ones that look at all Yankee, they look like they're a triple blader. They look a bit weird. Yeah, they drive over the bridges now. I thought someone said they don't drive over the bridges. Need to trim this plane. There we go. And the thing is, my rudders are so touchy, I can't really use rudders to keep the plane steady. Well, we'll look out for a bridge anyway. Well, there they go. They're just driving over the overpass then. Hang on. I just had cars, there we go, going over the bridge. Yep, Brett's right on that one. Is that a thing though? You just have like these small ones and then all of a sudden you got like these gigantic. You needed basically Optimus Prime to put it up. Like they're all different sizes. Is that a thing? You've got different size, because whenever I've seen wind turbines, I've never seen them in this amount of mass. But you've got little ones, medium ones. Looks like there's two depicted in the same spot, and then you got big ones. Is that a thing, or is that a bug? I think they might be the same size in real life, yeah. Because these ones down here look like they've got that than that. And then you've got these ones here, like massive. Holy cow! They must be like 200 stories high. They go past. They must do. And then you got these little itty bitty dwarf ones here. Might be two sceneries that are loading in, possibly. It might be, because do you know what though? It's probably, I did read that the enhanced version of Palm Springs did some of the surrounding areas, I believe. So maybe it's that. But surely they would have known that it was doing that. Imagine the turbulence. I would be getting turbulence behind that, like with those big blades there. You're seeing the same as me and you don't have it. Okay, so it's a spin problem. Alright. We'll have to put that on the wish list. On the wish list. Make, what are we going to say? Make the wind things great again. Yeah, and on the ground, see the correct placement of the turbines with satellite pictures. wouldn't say I would look too closely at that though. But they look a bit too short. That's probably more like the right height, but those blades look a bit smidgen too big. But I'm no expert when it comes to wind turbines. What I was meant to say before. Turbines cause a lot of problems with FIA radar. They begin to spread everywhere because of the speed of the blades and often over 200 miles per hour, confusing ATC software. Like when they're spinning around, they're confusing the ATC software. Maya says, there's nothing wrong with short wind turbines. All heights matter. I wasn't body disgracing, what is it? Body racist, the whatever you kids come up with these new fandangle things these days. What did they change? I'm trying to figure it out because if you listen to my video when I spoke about it, it's like I've read the description in the no offense to any builds or anything, but I read the description and I couldn't understand where the difference was. Discrimination, body shaming. That's what I was trying to think. I wasn't body shaming the wind turbines. Bloody short asses they are. Right hand traffic, Steve. As you can see, I'm just flying over the threshold here to enter a right hand. You read my mind, sir. Thank you very much. That's what we're doing. You read my mind. There we go. And we're going to land on the little itty bitty GA runway there. Steve, do you know in America what's the normal? Is it left-hand circuits is the common one? Same as what is in or is it right-hand circuits is more common? You love how accurate the multiplayer position. Yeah, when you can see people. I'm gonna walk around a little bit inside the terminal and stuff. I want to have a look at because I did that a little while ago when Palm Beach come out. That's left hand, okay. Yeah, well, I would think it would be right hand, but you know. I'm not gonna have time to straighten it up. Look at all those palm trees. Because we were pretty short on the old circuit. But shit, that's a taxiway. Oh, hang on, there's the runway. I was looking at the wrong pappy lights. I was looking at those ones thinking that's the runway, but it's over here. Don't mind me. Ooh. I'm gonna do the same. Even my controller's touchy. I hardly moved it and it jerked up. I do like the runway textures better, but actually we might do the right thing here. See, my frames are a lot better. Oh no, it's doing it again. I'm just going to do this quickly. Harrison Ford approves. Don't know if I like that. I saw Trevor Jacobs making videos again now that he's out of prison. He had a skydiving video that he's doing now because he's not allowed to fly, but he can instruct skydiving. He must be skydiving certified, so he's had to go back and lean onto that. It's assuming that specifically it was a taxiway instead of a runway. And I think the guy that he took him up actually probably didn't know who he was, because he did a tandem skydive, and I think the guy that was strapped from him actually didn't know who he was. That's how I got it. But then again, you don't know with his videos. As you can see, as soon as I jump on the tow brakes, she's just squirreling everywhere. Just found out the turbulence near the clouds. Near clouds, it's a thing. Oh, well, there was always turbulence in the sim, but this one's meant to be better. But the turbulence I want to see is aircraft turbulence. I don't know how much it's going to cost for me to park here. Palm Springs, I assume it'd be a fair bit. Oh, see. So twitchy. Nice to see we've got cacti. Look at that. That's cool. That is cool. Get on the right tie downs to tie down the wings. Don't have to get out and move the plane around. There we go. There we go. And we're just going to cut off here because we've got no brakes on this thing, or no handbrake. There we go. Got the right spot. Come on! Oh, go to the off position, dude. buggy up. Mr. Jared Jones, welcome to the stream. I think that was from your DLC. How do you mean the DLC? Right, I'm gonna go. Oh, you think the Do you think the porcupine things are from the cactuses from the DLC? Oh, really? Ah, well, that's depressing. Would be nice if the sim does it. We're just gonna go and have a look at this enhanced version. It's my first 2024 actual designated airport, so I want to check it out. Don't mind us. Oh, I'm getting stutters. You even get stutters when you're running around. Mr. Duck D, welcome to the stream, guys. If you're new to the stream, we are multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube tonight. Mr. Marcus Simmer. Because I'm just casually running across the runways here. Mike McKee says the SR22 has a weird glitch in the FS20. You see where you have to select the left tank before you can select the right tank. Don't know how it's made with 2024. Yeah, I haven't flown it. I'm using 2020 Palm Springs. Yeah, well, I've got 2020 Palm Springs, Marcus, and it looked pretty good anyway. So that's why I was like, they did say obviously the textures were all different, but obviously the Sims got sort of there he goes, default textures anyway. Like these just look like default textures of 2024. So it costs about $10 or $11. For $10 or $11 I'd extra, like it was an expensive add-on anyway. Now it's just cost me an extra, so it's probably, if I add them both together, it's probably the most expensive airport I've ever bought. Pitchy Lobster says the default SR22 is totally junk. So you got the two terminals there. That terminal over there doesn't look as detailed as what it used to in 2020 from memory. Be cool if you could like walk up the stairs and stuff. That'd be sweet. Straight through them. It's gonna let me in. Yep. So I really need the camera. That's the thing, is you can't like walk around in the terminals because you need to be able to walk up the stairs. I really can't see the scenery for what it's worth as walking around. See? I want to be able to go up the stairs. Have a look. But this all to me looks the same as what it is. So I honestly don't know what the difference is. All this is looks the same. Like all these people are in the other one. The water textures are all muddled. And that doesn't work either, where you can walk in the other one, I believe. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know. If you said to me, would I just copy and paste it instead of buy it? I probably would just copy and paste it. But I wanted to know what the difference was to show it to you guys. I really can't see. It's about 4 years you'll be able to walk into the airports. Yeah, I really can't see what the difference is. Not climb the stairs. Yeah, Innsbruck, I updated that so it works in my 2024 now. But yeah, honestly, I can't see the difference. Maybe, obviously, I don't know, these trees and stuff like that are updated and they look better, but this, don't get me wrong, it looks good, but I'm just going from memory. I can't really see the difference between the two. I'm thinking mainly probably just trees, because they could do 3D trees sort of, but not like that. So yeah, interesting. Anyways, the mountains look amazing in the back. They do, but that's just the sim. That looks amazing, and you can see little sorts of bits of the trees up there. But yeah, other than that, then different textures maybe on the roads and stuff. I can't tell the difference on this. So knowing what I've seen, I probably wouldn't have just bought it, but I wanted to see what the difference was. These look like icicles. It looks like an icicle, and it's actually solid. No, it's not. Did I 3D trees? You did. You did. You did hear 3D trees. All right. We are going to get out of here. Oh, there's my dude. He sunk into the ground. But yeah, I don't know. Don't know on that one. I was mixed when I looked at it on their website, and I'm still a little bit mixed now. So, all right, let's end this flight here. All right, let's get the old sim brief up, and we'll redo the flight plan. We're going to go fly, we're going to jump in the Phoenix, and we're going to fly down to LAX, and depending what the time is after that, we might just jump into another GA plane and do something else as well. See what the what happens. Been streaming for only an hour and a half. Hey Tricky, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. G'day, 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 g'day. If that works. That's the one we want. And I'll update the bot. SimBrief dispatches in the Sim EFB. You can make the plan while you're in your plane, and ramp is super handy. Yeah, I know you can do it all. I just haven't messed around with it. That side of things. I think I need coffee. Alrighty, I'm just going to copy the SimBrief flight plan in there, so that's what we're going to do next. Nothing is different, it's just the website on the tablet. Does that perform well? All right, you can do the exclamation mark flight plan if you want to bring the flight plan up. We're just going to go and change some planes here. We're going to go this way. Is this going to get me what I want? Oh, there's the tiger shark one. So I click this guy and then go to liveries. What do we got? Betty Bluebird. That's what I wanted to use the other day, was the Bluebird. So we're going to go Bluebird. I feel like the guy in the office that created the UI is the guy that creates meetings about meetings about meetings about meetings, is the guy that did the UI. We'll just give this a sec, see if anybody actually loads in. Or maybe, because we're not, I'm just actually going to go down here. I don't think anybody would be at this one here. We'll just go down here, not the big one, because I'm not using GSX. I probably should have checked my settings too to make sure they didn't reverse back. I've got a funny feeling they've gone to something else. Oh, no, there's everybody popped in. Cool. Cool. Just takes a while. To hate the menu of the interface? Yeah, it's dreadful, isn't it? Oh man, it's reverted back to nighttime. All right, I'm gonna try to change the time and do it super slow though. Because I've done it, if you do it super slow. See if we can see our friends. Oh, look at the Bluebird. Isn't she pretty? God. This is rubbish. This is probably my biggest problem. All right, I'm going to just try and... Hang on. Got to let the frames catch up, apparently. Nah, still rubbish. I can still see people. Man, this thing's just dreadful. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it on this screen here for a little bit, see if the frames catch up. I'll be back. I'm just going to make a quick cup of coffee. I just need to check on something in the print area, and then I'll be back. All right, let's see if we've got some faint frames. Nah, it's still a piece of dog poo. But nothing. Like, I can't start up the plane like that. It's going to take forever. I wonder if this is just the Phoenix that's doing this for me. I wonder if I go and change it to the max. This is going to be the same problem. The sim can't handle more than one flight, you reckon? You reckon that's a Geo? We can try, Mr. Benny Big Bucks. Give it a go. That it is. Yes, it's Palm Springs. It's the new enhanced version of Palm Springs. All right, I'll try two different things here. One is, sorry guys. Does anybody else have these issues? Like, I know everybody's having multiple issues. I haven't got it, but if I remember 2020 handled more than... I didn't really have too much drama with that Benny Big Bucks, depending on how good the sim updates were. If it was a crappy sim update, yeah, but we'll see. I'll give this a go. If that doesn't work, I'll try the max. If that doesn't work, I don't know what we're going to do after that. I don't know, we could go and watch me design some stuff. I'm sure that would be thrilling. I'm really excited for this week's FS Mods release. Been working on this one for a while. It's pretty cool. Just loaded the Phoenix for the first time in 24 and no frame rate issues here. Yeah, like I've been in it before, Marcus, with no frame rate issues. But we are going to go and try just do a reload and see what happens. Brett Play says, I have not having the issue, but I always let it load in the scenery and aircraft before hitting the ready to fly. Maybe I need to be a bit more patient with it. Yeah. These SpaceX launches are like last time. We missed space. I missed watching the Starship number 6 launch because I think it was when 2024 was releasing. I watched it after the fact, but obviously the next one, number 7, with the new version 2 ships is not launching. I think it's like 18th of January or something. It's the next one. So we might stream and watch that. That was fun. Is Cloud a base game? Right? Yeah, but I expect it to be just like... But then again, I can be patient. If I was more than happy to be patient and wait 21 minutes or 22 minutes sometimes for a 2020 to load without using your add-on linker, I'm pretty patient when it comes to this sim. Oh, you're taking the piss. I wasn't. I took that as a serious conversation, as you can tell. Don't fly the Max, it's crap. The Max is not too bad, Pinchy Lobster. Like, for a default plane, it's not too bad. It gets you from A to B. The FMS works at a reasonably detailed. I haven't had any issues with it. I've flown it a couple of times. It's been all right. It's no iFly Max, that's for sure. I think we've got our expectations out of the our expectation levels are wrong. It's like when you get default aircraft from the actual people that make the sim, and they're saying it's going to be detailed. Well, compared to the other aircraft, it probably is. But is it going to be a default? Is it going to be as good as a third-party developer where they just make this airline? No, it's not. Since it sounds like Sober will be unlocking the ability to choose what is installed locally on December the 9th, an update will be provided for your guides here, which you choose will help the performance. Yeah, absolutely, mate. They did the same thing too, obviously, with 2020. I think it was on sim update number 3 or number 2, number 3. They brought out the safe mode and they kept it in. So it's good to see. I honestly don't know why they didn't put it in the first place. They should have had the safe mode built in. We move 2020 planes into 2024 like PMDG stuff? No, well, PMDG you can't because they use their own portal. But there's other planes you can copy and paste. Where are ya? Where are ya? There you are. Right, so I'm going to click on, where was I here? I'm going to click on here, going to set as departure. And I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for it to load in. Trees are loading in. Latin VFR Airbus works fine. I was surprised. Oh, there we go. I've got those from Contrail. I've never flown them. Yeah, I would sort of agree with you there on Steve when it comes to the Vision Jet. The Vision Jet's nice and fun to fly though. It works well in 2024. All right, I'm going to give that a go. It's still jittery. Obviously, my sim and my PC is just not liking it. I gave it a moment, Brett. How long do I have to give it? I don't think that... I honestly, Brett, I don't think that's the problem. What am I doing? Like, it's better, but it hasn't fixed it all. The thing is, everybody's computer's different. Everybody's location now is different. Like, your location is now a thing for this sim. So, you know, it's a thing. Mr. Daily. Hope you're doing well. There's Marcus. Yeah, oh, there's Hados in the max, I should say. He's moving around. You probably were, Chris, but probably over 12 months ago, we actually changed the, I had to change the pricing and the levels. So if I deleted a level, you might have been on that one. So if you're on the first class lounge, that level got deleted. So it would have bumped you off and sent you a refund for that current month. I'm giving this all the time in the world. Nah. How's the Serenity until I speak? Like, we're on like friggle frames. That's just impossible. Try turning the reses down. Nah, I refuse to do that. I'll wait for them to do update. I think it's the Phoenix. Or it could be this airport that I installed. So let's go and try changing it to the what you call it, the max, and see what happens there. Like, these are just the frustrating things of part of what the sim's about at the moment. So it is what it is. Shit happens. I was going to say, if I had my controls bind for helicopters, which I haven't done yet, we could go helicopter flight instead. What liveries they've given us? We've got United. Come on, slider. Commercial. Looks like we're going Malaysia. Looks like I'm going United. That's a. This is. It's not United, is it? That's Malaysia. If I click that, what does that look like? That's not United. I think it's a typo there. 2020 runs better now. Betty, have you ever picked up 2024 yet, or is still just running in the 2020? I think you told me, but I've forgotten. You haven't picked it up yet. There we go. All right. Let's click this guy here. And I do have another thing I can try after this too. Any real life pilots here? Negative, Ghost Rider. Mr. Will Dear, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. All right, let's see what's going to go on here. Which amazing, fantastic things are going to happen here. You know how someone is a pilot? What are we getting? What are we alluding to, Mr. Luke? Generally, a pilot will tell you as a pilot. Loving the 2024 streams. Keep up the great work. Phil, thank you very much, mate. And thank you very much for the 20th super chat. Thank you very much for the $2 super chat, my friend. Yes, pilots always say that you're a pilot. I just say I'm a pilot, but I'm too fat to fly at the moment. Now my ego is recharged for another 2 hours. There we go. It's Joseph Jolly says good morning all. But Phil, thank you very much for the $2, mate. Every dollar counts, mate. Thank you very much for keeping me employed to do fantastic, awesome menu loading streams like this one. I have got my key bound to actually turn off the track IR or the Toby, but it's still... what do I want to do? Cool. I'll see what it does here. I'll just leave this back on here and just see what it does. You'll probably find that this will fix a lot of the issues I was just having. See? There we go. Perfect. So if I go and jump into, I knew that was going to fix it. I had a funny feeling it would. If I go and actually jump into the thing, and I'll show you what that setting actually does too, guys. So if you're not familiar with what that setting actually does, I'll let you guys know. Obviously, having that turned off and having the settings the way that my settings are, it's trying to pull too much to what my either memory can't handle or my sim can't handle or whatever. So since flying the sim now lets you wander anywhere in the wild animals, the next logic step is to link it with a survival game. Yeah, I can't see him doing much more than what they're doing now, but it would be nice to see if you could actually like walk up certain things. Change to the middle of the day, that helps. Yeah, well, I'm sort of trying to, but I've just changed one setting which will basically dumb down my sim a fair bit. There we go. Tiger Shark. Click on this guy, then we're going to go to liveries. Just have all the liveries down there, but seriously. Right, let's do this one and just see if this is going to go back to the norm. I get what you're saying now, Mike. Very funny. Tonight I've been having problems for the first time. Come on, hate us. Stop telling lies. We know that you've been having sim problems for a very, very, very long time. And I've even caught them on camera. What are you talking about? This nonsense. Well, Sundays, it's a big day in Australia where a lot of families are using bandwidth. So that could be a thing. All right. I'll bet you'll find that this will fix it. And then I'll explain this setting. Yeah, it's fixed it. However, I may still have skills and a remarkable just testing the tree mod. It works. The old school tree mod. Yeah, now we got frames. They're coming. Not sure what's happening where you are, Hados, but that's a bit weird. Steam restart fixes Richo. No, that hasn't even fixed it. Bring me gently. Steve says, what is this stuff then with messing up my preset camera views? You've just got to make sure it's probably because you set those camera views to a keyboard profile and it's changing the keyboard profile every you. So if you go in the settings and switch it back to the right keyboard profile, you should be good to go. Tell Judy to stop downloading. See, I'm on like 3.5 frames. I thought that was going to be the issue that was fixing it, but I think it might be the Phoenix that I'm having issues with. But what the setting that I played around with was the dynamic setting scenery. So originally I had this set to 60 frames. And basically what it's going to do is it's going to change your scenery around to make sure you're hitting that, trying to get to that 60 frames, and it's been pretty smooth. But then I found that my terrain depth was pretty low. You could see where it was like blurry, then going, you know, I didn't want that. So then I took that off, but now I'm having smooth in certain conditions, but then it just gets too much. So maybe I'm running out of memory. I don't know. I also got my cache up to 32, but all this stuff will be fixed in sim updates and patches and all that sort of stuff. So I'm not to set your frame rate to a target of 30. I could, but I want 60, man. But 30 would do even better, but I can't be bothered with it, to be honest. I'll just happily wait for a sim update. So what we might do is and I reckon if I did this on a different night, it could possibly just work. I had a keyboard profile set and the same across the aircraft. Sometimes the sim glitches, cussing camera views, aircraft you have to restart the sim. Yeah, I was having that, Steve, that same problem in the first 2 days, and then it sort of disappeared on me. I'm not really having that now, but obviously as it goes along, you sort of get other issues that pop up, like the one I'm getting now, where other people will be able to load in and it won't be an issue. Me, I'm having problems tonight. I'm gonna go back to this and see if this guy's gonna work. Maybe on Wednesday we might have to jump in 2020. Guys, let me know in the chat, guys, if you've got 2020 working. If you've got 2020 and 2024 installed, just let me know what sims you've got installed by putting in the numbers. I sort of want to see what the mix is, because we do have the PMDG 777. We could fly that on 2020 on. So if you still got 2020, let us know, because that might be something. A lot of people have got both. Mike says Palm Springs, big average time at commute, it runs at 9 FPS in real life. Very accurate simulation. Smarty pants. Smarty pants. Thanks, Jezza. I actually don't even want it on. I don't even want the setting on. I don't even want it on dynamic. Mai's ready to make another bad financial decision. The Phoenix in 24. I can't the control to work. All that works is the throttles, nothing else. Even everything is assigned. Yeah. See, this is the thing. Everybody's having all sorts of different problems. Still a bit glitchy, but oh no, it'll work. Obviously the Phoenix has got a lot more underneath the bonnet than what this thing's got. So this is what happens to me. I've got to go down and change my control key presets. Yeah, they're all here. The frames at this, oh, it's okay. It's not great. The epilepsy view switching is annoying. Jay, you might have to go, if it's annoying, there's not much I can do about it, because I'm checking to see what's, nah, this has gone laggy now. I just don't think the sim wants to work tonight. I don't really want to do this, but we'll give it a go. Yeah, it's improved it, but it's still not great. Enough to get a flight in. So you know, that may improve the. Oh no, it's still pretty rubbish. But we might be able to get a flight in anyway. All the mounts take a lot of the GPU. Yeah, I'm sure it will get better though. No, now it's gone. It's gone. Yeah. There's a memory leak in here somewhere. Ah. That's it. We're done. If 2020 didn't take 20 minutes for me to load, I would jump in 2020 and finish this flight off, but I'm at to the point where I don't really want to sim. Because look at this. Will be fantastic. We're just going to give it some time. Oh, man. Holy cow. Shane, the flight sim yoke and throttles what would you recommend? Are they, so, hey Shane, what flight sim yoke and throttles would you recommend that are good quality? Yoke and throttles. Ooh, it depends how much money you want to spend, Gary Evans, but if you could pick up the, if you could pick up the Honeycomb Bravo and Alpha, if you can get your hands on them, they're good value for money. But you probably got to need some rudder pedals. At the moment, I'm using 30 gigs around. Lucky I upgraded to 64. Lodskis, I've got 64. I went and bought some, but I haven't put it in there. Oh, sorry. I was just, Mr. J. I was just saying how beautiful you were. But you missed all that, so no. What I was saying, Lonsky, it's using the sim's using about 28 and a half to 29 of the memory out of 32, which is not leaving much for the rest of the PC to function on, including running OBS and all that sort of stuff. So that might be the point. So. Hey, Six Toes, what's going on? You're beautiful, but you know. Oh, I like the dream. All right. Let's see. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Even my menu's laggy. I'm just going to see if I can actually set up a flight here for something, and then if I can get it to work, I'll let you guys know. If we can't get it to work, we might... I'm just having a look to see if my sim's actually going to work. I don't want to, like, get everybody to load in and then something, it's just not going to work. Just bear with me, guys. It's funny. We'll see. It's not looking good though. It's still looking like crap. What rudder pedals, Gary? I would say best sort of rudder pedals at a cheaper price is the Turtle Beach rudder pedals. The Turtle Beach rudder pedals. I would highly recommend them. I use them quite a lot myself. I have a lot of high-end pedals too that I've gathered over the years, but the Turtle Beach ones are really good. So yeah, that'll still cost you a ton of money though to get all those three. Even my camera's a bit laggy. I honestly think now I'm convincing myself it's this RAM. Yeah. Like it gets in there and it works a bit and then it just skitzes out. Yeah, it's my RAM. So I'm in a different spot there where I'm not using as much RAM and it's good. All right, so I'm running out of RAM. Okay, all right, let's, how do I bring this up now? Let's jump in. I'll give you some KOs, but I've just jumped in the Vision Jet because I do want to get a flight going. I'll bring the menu up in a second so you guys can see. Charlie Lima 77, which is Bonnie Doon Village. There's only a couple of spots to park at, so you will have to move around. And then we're going to fly down to... how far is that going to be? Not very far. Let's cross the bay. To Santa Marina, so which is Kilo Sierra MX. I'll type these in a second. Yeah, so it looks like I will have to get off my ass and, well, not get off my ass. I've just been doing other things and put that RAM in. So we'll just do this. We're in the Vision Jet. I can fly slow if you want. And this is all what we're going to be doing. Okay, what server are you on to connect to? Richard, we're on the West USA server. SMX. So I've just picked those two waypoints out just so we can do another flight here. So I'm really sorry, everybody. This is a piece of hogwash at the moment, but And I don't even know how long this is. I don't even know how long this flight is. I just picked it. Make sure the flight conditions. Let's change that on me. Right, that's cool. All right. We'll see how we go here. I'm just going to go and change this back though. See what it does. Now I'm doing stuff I hate doing on stream, which is sort of checking stuff out, but I'll wait to see if anybody else pops in. Just let me know if you guys are popping in or not with once you're in here. But now I'm running at 26. Benny, I'm running at 26 gigs of RAM up to 27, so it's still got enough for the sim and the PC to run. So I think I was just, yeah, running out. So I've got some. Put in tomorrow. I'll put it in tomorrow. And the RAM that I've got in there, it's running on a low frequency. Microsoft Adjustment Simulator. Yes. It does get frustrating, but those aircraft and having that airport in there and stuff was just doing me over the limit. Can't see anybody yet, so hopefully we'll be able to see you guys. Lizard, I've only got 32 gigs of RAM and it's running at, it's old. It's running at 2600. Like, it's old RAM. It's DDR4 old stuff. Bonnie Doon right near me. I picked Bonnie Doon. I just saw it there, so I thought, oh, we'll go to Bonnie Doon. So it's old. It's old. I can run it on an XMP and get it up to 3200. But if the sim was actually running correctly with its performance, would I have to worry about it? Probably not. Is anybody else dropping in, or I just can't see anybody? It's taking its time. I just didn't know if my settings are stuffed up. Just let me know if you load in and you can see me. I'm Sorry for making everybody change, but I thought I would just move totally to a different area. Oh shit. While we're doing that, I'll jump out and get rid of some chocks and stuff. So finicky getting the chocks off that side. I have more success getting them off from the back of the plane. "2024 shows me that you're offline." Frickin' hell. Play. I think that's all I had to do for this one. What is the OK? They're just above. Hang on, I'll retype them in a second. There you go. I'll just update the bots quickly. There we go. If you ever need the flight plan, you can do ! flight plan. Alright, let me do this. There, we've still got this here again. This is what happened last time. I can't see anybody. Oh no, I saw Brett Play pop in. Oh, I nearly hit the button. I was about ready. I was so close to jumping out. And then I saw Brett. He's all the way over there, but I did see him. Still trying to load in. Yeah, I see ya. Saved by Brett Plays. Yeah, maybe. I just saw his name flick up. The screen still shows the map. Yeah, you're not logged into it yet. There's Steve Rings. So Brett's obviously on the map, but he's not in the actual sim yet. Oh, this is great. The first flight was fun. Loaded in and I'm in complete water and nothing else. Okay, so this is all turned to crap then. I'm so sorry, everybody. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, maybe J-Foot. Out of all the times that I've played this sim, this is, apart from the first 2 days, this is only the second time where I've had issues. Every other time it's been grand. Getting up that, maybe. Guys, I think I'm going to call it quits then. We just can't get this to work, whatever we try to do. So I think the GA flight was good, but I think our work is against us today. So I'm going to find someone else for you guys to excuse me, going to watch. But I apologize. These things are going to happen, but we need to be patient with things, and things will get, you know, we've got a hot fix coming out tomorrow, or be Tuesday. My glasses on wonky. Be Tuesday for us Aussies, and then another one on the 9th. I bought the Aviator edition for Microsoft Flight Sim. Is it worth it? Flight Sim's absolutely fantastic, but obviously we're having issues like this that will get resolved soon. So I can see people rocking in, but this is just going to be a mess. I'm also loaded upside down, says Phil. I'd say I can see a person's plane and now they're gone. I'd say maybe, yeah, it's just gonna have issues. So lags a lot on the Xbox, yeah. All right, let me see if we can find someone else that's in a different part of the world. My bitrate on Twitch has gone down to nothing too. So who knows? Who knows? Sorry guys, it is what it is. I'll take you to Sid. I'll take you over to Sid because he will be having a good time over there. So, and I'm gonna come and call it a night and have an early night into bed. And it is what it is. Now Brett's loading in. There's Richo loading in. But anyways, we're gonna go and give Tony a raid. Feel free to go and fly with him, or maybe I might just fly with him after this. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we gave it a good go, but it's just causing issues. So, oh well, it is what it is. He seems to be, he's all smiling, so he seems to be working fine over there. So if you want to go and do some, it is early days, so if you want to go and do some multi-fly, go on with Tony tonight because things seem to be working. Two-Tone Murphy's on as well. Go and check him out. Things seem to be working over there, but we're going to call it quits because nothing's working here. I'm so sorry everybody, but what are you going to do? All right. Talk to you soon. We may stream on like Tuesday or something if we can get this thing to work properly, yeah? All right. Bye for now, everybody. See you, Alec. Take care, everybody. I love you lots, and I will see you around.